If you're newly back to Division 2, or you've just started playing the game, chances are your watch level is relatively low, and your gear library is relatively meager. With a bit of farming, and some RNG luck on the weekly SHD requisition project, you can put together the build shown in this video. It's a run and gun build that kills quickly and offers very good survivability, even with little to no watch levels. Whatever difficulty you choose to tackle is possible with this build. Hard difficulty? Challenging difficulty?
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected. Detecting additional hostile contacts. Hostile control point nearby.
Or heroic difficulty.
Incoming hostiles detected. Hostile control point identified. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I see you. Fuck! I need some covering fire!
The build packs a decent punch and offers very good survivability with 1.3 million armor, 10% armor on kill, and 3% armor regeneration. So let's get into it. Hey everyone, it's Agent Meat from Delta Tactical. In the build we're going to look at today, it's not a new build, it's one that's been around for a while. I don't even know if this is a new take on it. It's something that I put together for messing around with this character. It's based on 4 pieces of Striker. We're using a Seska chest piece with Obliterate with crit chance, crit damage, and a crit chance mod, and this is just to up the crit chance, and I'll explain that fully why in just a sec. The second piece that is not Strikers is the Memento Backpack. Memento Backpack is the best in slot if you're a solo PvE player. It brings so much to the table in terms of survivability and additional damage that it's not to be overlooked. So let's go over the build in a nutshell, starting with the specialization. For this one, we're using Gunner class, and you can see the Gunner in this case is not completely maxed out yet, but the important parts are We've got 10% armor on kill. We've got every third load is 50% faster. If we have to use an armor kit, the armor applies 30% bonus armor for 10 seconds. And we generate 10% of our total ammo capacity every 60 seconds. We also get a rate of fire buff of 5% on kill for 5 seconds, which adds to the rate of fire buff that we're already getting from strikers. In this case, we're using an assault rifle, a shotgun, and a pistol, so that's what I've spec'd into in this particular case. The build focuses around 3 primary weapons. First and foremost, we're using a FAMAS for its rate of fire to begin with, which is going to be further buffed by strikers. This one is not maxed out. It's 12.3% assault rifle damage, 19.5% health damage, and a 9% damage to targets out of cover. I played with a whole bunch of different assault rifle talents and settled on killer. And for that reason, we have actually pushed the crit chance of the build all the way to 60% to take advantage of this. When we kill an enemy with a critical hit, it grants 40% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. So that's going to make up for the loss of crit hit damage. In the play that I've done, I find that killer is up more than it's down because of the rate of fire of the gun. Secondary is an ACS-12. If you happen to have the named ACS-12, the rock and roll, it would be a perfect choice here. This one in particular, I have not optimized. It happens to have flatline on it because I use it on another build. In this case, we're only using it to build striker stacks at the start of an engagement, and even that is not 100% required due to the rate of fire of the FAMAS. And the pistol is a busy little bee in this particular case. For the pistol, use whatever you happen to have. You're rarely going to be using it. So for the Striker's battle gear, it was a mix of crit damage and crit chance. Some rolled to armor, some not. The 2-piece bonus for Strikers is 15% weapon handling, which certainly helps with the FAMAS. 3-piece gives us 15% rate of fire increase. And 4 pieces give us Striker's gamble. Weapon hits increase total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. So that's actually, if we're at full stacks, going to give us 65% additional weapon damage. 1 stack is lost per second between 0 and 50, and 2 stacks per second between 50 and 100. The gun fires so fast, you can maintain your stacks without too much difficulty. So this one's rolled to armor, crit damage, and a crit chance mod. The gloves, I left them with a weapon damage core and rolled it to crit chance. The knee pads, armor, and crit damage. And the holster, armor, and crit chance. For the chest piece, I needed a little bit more crit chance. So we went with the Cheska for its brand set bonus of 10% critical hit chance. It happens to have max weapon damage, max crit chance, max crit damage, and there's another crit hit chance mod. And its talent is Obliterate. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 25 times. So again, we're getting additional weapon damage, and because of the rate of fire of the firearm, this Obliterate is up most of the time in engagements as well. And the last piece is Memento. It's weapon damage, armor, core, and a skill tier, and a crit chance mod. We're going to take advantage of both the short and long-term buffs. In this particular case, we've got 3 weapon cores, so the short-term buffs are giving us 5% additional weapon damage every time we pick up a trophy. We've got 4 armor cores, so we're getting 40% bonus armor every time we pick up a trophy, so there's an incredible amount of survivability if you're killing quickly and moving across the trophies. So this is a run and gun build. And then we've got 5% skill efficiency for the 1 skill tier. The second part of the kill confirmed is the long-term buffs. These stack up to 30 times. Once you're fully stacked, each stack gives you 1% additional weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regeneration for 300 seconds. That would be 5 minutes. Once we're fully stacked with 30 stacks, we've got 30% additional weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regeneration, and that lasts for 5 minutes. Every time we pick up a trophy, it resets the timer. So we are going to be playing into both of these. As far as the stats, I'm actually 0.2 over max crit chance. That's where I ended up. So I've maxed out your crit chance. I end up with 61% crit hit damage. But again, because of the killer talent, if killer is up, we're getting an additional 40% crit hit damage for 10 seconds. And again, it's up more than it's down. So we're hitting closer to 100% most of the time with this firearm, which gives us very, very good killing ability. We got 56.2% headshot damage, 20% health damage. We're at 1.34 million armor. Because of the gunner specialization, there's 134,000 armor on kill. So in addition to the bonus armor we're getting from Memento, we are getting our armor back. So there's really good survivability with this build. And it hits hard. Lastly, I'm running two skills. One is the striker drone. You've seen in most of my builds, I tend to run this. It's one of my favorites because of its ability to draw aggro and do a little bit of extra damage. Another good option in this particular case, because this is a run and gun build, would be the Reviver Hive or the Decoy. And lastly, we're running the Crusader Shield for added survivability. Again, if you don't like running a shield, my recommendation in this particular case would be to run Banshee Pulse, because you are running gunner. That will stagger the enemies. You could run the Decoy. You can run skill. Whichever skills you're most comfortable with would be the ones that would be best for you when you put this build together. So at this point, I'm going to roll the gameplay. It's a run through Lincoln Memorial on Heroic. I went through clean. I don't remember the exact time. It was around 14 and a half minutes, which is relatively quick considering that I was looting as I went along. So it can be done quicker than that if you're not stopping to loot. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you are enjoying the content. If you are, please consider subscribing to the channel. And for everybody, engage in the video in one way, shape, or form. A like, a share, a comment. They all help the YouTube algorithm and help this content get out to a wider audience. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons' forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
Got something here.
Portable device detected.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
clear. I repeat, compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain a perimeter. Sons have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. Let them know what you're walking into.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. We've got to find a way to close up that tunnel. Isaac pulled upstairs. You can lock that door from the control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Just fucking die on me.
That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! You slot yourself in with us. I'll make sure you rot down here.
Serious trauma detected.
I'll patch you up.
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial. If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you. Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.